What's up, guys? Intellitech Studios here. Now, currently outside, it is, you can't see because the windows are closed, but it's storming. It's actually thundering, and there's a little bit of lightning, but more so thunder. And it's died down a little bit, but earlier there were cracks of thunder pretty badly, so I figured what better machine to use. Now, it's Wednesday when I filmed this video, and right after I film this is going to be super quick, just a little brief vacuuming living room. I know I've done thunders before, so this is just kind of a filler video until I can get videos on all these done, because all four of these machines need repaired, and then I'm also going to do the DC-15. So we'll see if Ruby approves of me running all these vacuums. Ruby, do you approve? Not so much. All right, so we're gonna give this a run real quick, and then from there I've got a video out for Wednesday, very late on Wednesday. It's already 8:45 when I film this, so it'll probably go up at like, I don't know, 9:30 maybe 10. Just kind of depends really. So we'll give this just a quick run. The headlights are going out on this, but it's otherwise fully functional. I might sell this one because one of my friends is wanting this exact type of Thunder, but I'm not super sure yet. I don't know. But either way, a little demo on it. This is the one that I repaired where it was clogged pretty bad and needed a belt. It does still need a HEPA filter, but I'm not going to bother replacing that until I completely clean out the inside of the machine. If I ever do that, of course. But either way, so we'll give this a run. I expect the headlights to buzz in and out, but either way, other than that, it should be good at least. This thing cleans ridiculously well. The brush roll on this is thankfully in really good shape. I could hear it agitating. So yeah, nice little bite-sized Fantom demo. Just to tide you guys over for Wednesday until I get more. I normally don't, for a while I didn't do like little demos like this because technically speaking, I've done a living room vacuuming demo with a Thunder before, But you guys have said, at least some of you guys have said, that you want more Fantom content just in general, regardless. So I'm happy to fill the gap, since there's really no other vacuum YouTubers that post as consistently as I do. I know that's kind of a joke, because a lot of times I'll literally post videos like every other day, and I will stick to that schedule for like a couple weeks, and then I'll get burnt out, and then I won't post a video for like a week, and then rinse and repeat. It's always that cycle. And of course, you know, there's always those select people that don't like any of my content unless it's a vacuum saved, which to me is weird, because when I'm following up with a vacuum that was in vacuum saved, they don't seem to care. But then when I do the vacuum saved, I don't know. I never really understood that, but I guess it makes sense. But yeah, so this thing got a good amount of stuff, and even though it's got an old filter in it, it doesn't smell too terrible. I mean, the entire inside of it's super dusty, and it's definitely not a sealed system, but it does enough that, you know, I mean, if I really sniff, yeah, the air's a little bit dusty, but it's not terrible. You know, well, I'm sure it's microscopically it's terrible, but, you know, it's not like, you know, an obvious like terrible thing. But yeah, so that's one of the newer Thunders. This one's the Goodwill Thunder. So, and this one's a 1999 Thunder. So this one's pretty beat up, but it's not terrible. I've definitely seen worse. So yeah, that's a nice little bit. So yeah, just a super quick demo of the newer Goodwill Thunder. I don't think I've technically done a living room vacuum demo of this exact Thunder. If I'm wrong, feel free to feel free to correct me. And then you will see videos throughout the next couple weeks on all these machines. So I got to fix up all these machines. Don't know how much of the fixes I'll do on camera, but at a minimum, I'll show them all after they're fixed, and maybe while they're being fixed. Not sure if I'm going to show changing the COV hose in this Dyson, but everything else I'm going to show. This Bissell just needs cleaned. This Eureka, I don't know if I'm actually going to strip it down or just, you know, clean some of the parts. And this Fantom needs cleaned and needs a new bin, because the inside of the bin is melted. So, and then a new wand as well. I'll probably replace that, since I'm missing that. But either way, should be good. So anyways, Intellitech Studios signing out. Have a good one. Peace. New video will come tomorrow, and possibly the next day too, depending on what all gets done. But hopefully this will at least tide you over, so I post something for the first half of this week. All right, see ya.